Hello, hello. Happy Thursday evening. Welcome to Divine Insights. My name is Dr. Debbie Roche. I'm a chiropractor and the associate minister at Unity of Gulfport. And I love the intuitive arts. And so tonight we will be doing some intuitive card pulling and some intuitive readings. And so I actually forgot my phone in another room. So Laura, can you grab my phone for me and bring it to me? Laura? Okay, it's plugged into the wall behind the pillow. I have one of my very best friends of 20 years with me here tonight. And so I will be sharing this to the different platforms very soon. And so tonight we will be doing intuitive readings using intuitive cards. At this point, I do not need, thanks, Laura. I do not need the cards, but they are a great starting point. So this is my bestie of 20 years or so. So she is here visiting me today. We just went to the Jazzy Cat to listen to Lynn DeVitria, is it DeVentry, and Roxanne play for one of the first times playing together in a while. And so that was really great to see them play. And so I'm going to get on here and share it to the different platforms. So I hope that everybody's having a lovely evening. The weather has been really hot lately. And so let's see. Here I am. All right. So I'm going to share it to the different platforms now. Let's see. All right. And I should be on the other three platforms. And so let's see. Should be streaming. All right, so there I am there. And then let's see. All right, we should be good to go. So welcome to whoever joined us. I have about maybe 10 or 12 decks with me tonight. And for those of you that are new to intuitive development, there are many different ways to develop your intuition, and there are many ways that intuitive information gets to us. And so one of them is what's called clairvoyance, which means that you can see pictures. I kind of have like a movie screen on the front part of my brain that I see images or little movie clips. That's one way that intuitive information comes to us. Other ways is what's called clairaudience, which is where you can hear little words or snippets of phrases. Some people can hear just actually just full sentences. That's clairaudience. And there are many different clair words. So clairsentience, which is the knowing, clairgustience, you can even taste things. I often will feel pressure on my body sometimes, especially on the heart, if somebody's heart is struggling or heavy. And anyway, so the intuitive cards are a great way to develop your intuition, and they kind of give you a visual, kind of something to touch and play with as you learn how to work with your intuitive gifts. And so there are many different decks I have here tonight, some of my favorites. So if anybody would like a reading, let me know. I see a couple of people have jumped on. And so I hope you're having a great week for those of you that have joined us. And so I have my new camera. I'm still working with the light. So I see that there's some light differences with the lighting in this room. So please bear with me as I learn the lighting of the technology. And so let's see, what can I bring up today? So, this Monday, I will be leading a shaman new moon gathering ceremony on Gulfport Beach at 8 p.m. So it runs for about an hour. It's the first time that I'm going to be pulling in some shaman themes and principles and tools into the ceremony or the gathering, and which I'm really excited about. Reverend Kimberly Harrow will be doing the shaman meditation near the end. And let's see, I'm excited about it. It's the first time that I'll be bringing in a very key aspect of my own spirituality into this kind of gathering. I'm very excited to be pursuing a shaman type path, and I'm excited to share some of those thoughts and aspects of shamanism with you on that evening. And there are going to be two songs that I will be singing, one with my guitar and one without. They're two of my more shaman energy songs that I often sing, so I'm super excited about it. Also, Sunday service is 10:30 a.m. at the Gulfport Casino. And What else? Reverend Kimberly's meditation is on Wednesdays at 8:30. 8:30. I'm sorry, 8:30. 11:30 a.m. in Veterans Park, very close to O'Maddy's in Gulfport. And so I'm going to start out with a couple cards for me. There are many different types of decks. Excuse me. This one's calling my name tonight. I haven't been hydrating enough today. I feel that. Hold on one second. So let's see. So hello to everyone that has joined us today. It was really, I was excited to be out listening to live music. I haven't done that in so long. I'm wondering why the camera is like picking up. It's almost like, I don't know why it's picking up half. Maybe it's the light. It's like picking up half of me. I don't know if you can see that. Hello, I don't know who this is. So if you can say hello or click the little link either above or below this video that says, oh, hi, Emily. That says that that StreamYard gives me permission to see your name. So if you could do that, that would be great. I'm not sure what's going on with the video or the, let me see if I shift it, if that would work at all. I think it's maybe, I don't know, but do you see it's like half, like, I don't know, splitting my face in half. And I don't know if it's the camera or the lighting, because it's kind of weird that it's, I don't know if it's like, I don't see it down there, but I see like it's splitting my face anyway. Oh, well, sorry. We're going to go with it tonight. So I'm going to pull some cards for me, and then please interrupt me if you would like a reading. I don't know who you are. Hello, but welcome. Hello. So, hi, Alexandra. Thank you so much. I love it too. I love the intuitive arts. And so let's see how my gift works is that I see flashes of numbers on my little movie screen on the front part of my brain, and that's how I know which cards to choose. And so let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these readings are done on a donation basis to the church, to Unity of Gulfport, also known as New Thought Community of Gulfport. And donations can be made on PayPal, which is unityofgulfport@gmail.com, or Venmo is at Unity of Gulfport, or the website unityofgulfport.org/give. So if anybody feels guided to support us, we certainly appreciate it. And so I like the colors of these cards. I don't know why the camera is bothering me. And let me see. I don't know. Oh, I think it's maybe the plug or something, because when I do that, it doesn't stop it. How weird is that? Hold on one second. I think it's because, let me see. Okay, I understand why now. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I liked the camera. Maybe I'm going to go back to the other one. I thought I liked my camera, but let me see. I think I'm going to go back to the other one. One second. Let's see if this works. Let's see. No, it's still, hold on. Nope. That's odd. All right. Well, I guess we're going to leave it as it is. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I see that it's, I don't know if it's how it's picking it up. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we're going to leave it alone. All right. So I don't know who keeps saying hello, but thank you for saying hello. Who is this? All right. So I'm going to pull another one for me until somebody would like a reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, Emily. Nice to have you here with us. Let's see. Okay, that's my palette. Ooh, that's a good card for me today. All right, first card. It says Inner Temple Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Oh, that's a good one. I've been really contemplating a lot about the heart. Oh, thank you, Emily. I did have a pretty good day today. Oh, I did a lot today. Was running around and got to see my friend Laura. And it says Inner Temple. Tune into the portal of your heart. And I can certainly relate to that. I'm doing a lot of heart processing, heart seeking, heart understanding, combining it with spirit, all that. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. We are the oracle. Isn't that great? Pillar of light. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Alexandra. I appreciate you making a donation. We will definitely get you a reading in just a little bit. Hi, Ophelia. Ophelia's like my heart sister. She has a similar heart. Ophelia, I don't know if you are coming to the Shaman New Moon gathering, but I would love you to drum with me on a song if you can. So it's a shaman themed new moon ceremony, but if you can't, totally understand. But so good to have you on here. It says hello from the Sarasota Bay New Thought community. Yay! Well, welcome. It's always nice to have people that are parts of different New Thought communities. So nice to have you here. All right, so I'm going to quickly finish mine real quick. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I really like this card because you see how the dark is there, and that's actually one of the themes at the Shaman New Moon ceremony and gathering I am facilitating. Is this idea of the darkness as a passage, as kind of like a hallway to the light, or just part of the journey, like really honoring the darkness and not fighting it, and just seeing it as just part of our journey towards the lightness of spirit, or the joy of our lives. And so what a great image. I really love that image to really define that. But that's what my message is going to be about at the new moon ceremony, is about honoring the darkness, because shaman means seer in the darkness, or something around. I forgot the wording exactly, but a seer within the darkness, or being able to see through it. So I really love that idea, both within my own spiritual walk and also teaching that. I think it's so important to remember that if we're really stuck in the darkness, that it really is just a passageway. And if we can remember that, we can hang on and process whatever it is we need to process, and then walk through it. And so, oh, I figured out the line. Oh no, I didn't figure out the line yet in the visual of the video. But let's see. Okay, the last one. I loved this card though. It says warrior woman, and that is. I feel like I'm a heart warrior. Have you answered your deepest calling? Oh, that's spirit like tapping me on the shoulder. Heart. So I have a lot of big callings in my life, and I am gearing up to maybe step into them more fully. So, but yes, I am working on it, spirit. I hear you. Thank you. All right, Alexandra, would you like me to pick your deck, or would you like to pick your deck? Let's see. Hello. I don't know who that is, but thank you for showing up. Do you know who is that? I can't see your name. So if you can either type your name or go back where StreamYard gives you permission for me to see your name, that would be great. I can pick. Okay. But hello, whoever that is. Thank you for coming today. So how I pick cards is that I scan the decks, and then one will, hi, Anna Maria, welcome. And then one will stand out. One will vibrate higher for whoever it is that I'm scanning the decks for. And this is the deck, Alexandra, that steps out for you. And so Mother Mary is one of my sacred, most closest entities. I've always been very close to Mother Mary as a young girl, actually. Ever since I was really little, I had a sacred connection to Mother Mary. But this deck was super standing out for you. So I see a 1 in my mind's eye, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 8 to 16. 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So the older card decks are a little bit more simple in their graphic design. The more as years go by, they get really cool with some of the graphic design stuff that they do. And so on the front, it's just kind of basic. We have the mother and the child, Mother Mary and Jesus, and then they have like the angels around them. But this is an older deck. You can tell by how it's designed. It's done by Hay House, I think. And it's by Doreen Virtue. And so let's see. I'm still wondering, I'm very visual, so I'm catching visually this, I don't know, this discrepancy in my camera. And I'm wondering if it's actually in the computer. But anyway, Jesus, it says, okay, so I'm going to pick, so these are the 5 cards that I picked for you. And one's the power card, meaning the most important of the deck. Oh, we have a jumper. So jumpers are most important. Ooh, the jumper card says be strong. So whatever it is you're walking through, sometimes it takes a little bit of extra courage to embrace strength when we're feeling weak or we can't see any of the answers or whatever it might be. But really stepping into our strength from almost from a pure faith perspective. I always see that as an opportunity to practice my faith muscles. And so our faith muscles are most flex when we can't see everything working out, and we just simply believe that it will, and we step into our spiritual strength. And that's what this card's about. Just be strong. I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. That's not wallowing. I can wallow a little too much sometimes. This is not about wallowing. It's just about being, all right, maybe it's not the greatest moment in the world, but I'm going to suit up, show up, and get it done. And so that's what this Be Strong card, the Be Strong card's about. It says Jesus. And I'm not very close to Jesus, even though I resonate a lot with maybe his healing energy, but I don't have a strong relationship with that spiritual entity. It says, I pray for Jesus's help and guidance with the situation. So with this card, you might want to look up Jesus, just his background. I feel there's something in whatever it is that you'll see online about Jesus's background that will inspire you in some way. And I don't feel it's necessarily the traditional information that you might find in Christianity, but there's something about his walk here that will spiritually inspire you somehow. That's beyond the more Bible-based kind of Christian stuff around him. All right, let's see what else we got. It says, Mother, I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. This isn't necessarily not just your own mother, but I feel that there's some forgiveness around there that needs to be looked at and embraced, but also this is about mothering your own inner child and learning to parent yourself effectively, fully, and consistently. This is just kind of like learning how to, I believe we all have inner children inside of us that I feel that no matter what our walk or development, that there are aspects of us that are sensitive and vulnerable and are really running the show no matter what. But really when we're aware and we're able to, when we're really able to look at the aspects of us that are in need of greater gentleness or attention or whatever it is, I think that's when we're capable of really thriving. And so this is about mothering your inner child and really looking at deeper needs, more sensitive needs. Oh, this is a good card too. Patience. This is not, I do not like getting this card. I don't like to be patient, but I often have to be patient. So I'm learning. They're just reminding you that it might not be what you want yet, but just be still and just keep going. Or, you know what I mean? Just accept everything as is. And I'm sorry that you're crying, Alexandra. Let's see. Well, I totally understand. It's been an emotional like 2 weeks. I think for a lot of people that I know, even me, I've been very emotional, more so than usual, and I'm really emotional in general. I'm a Pisces, and I'm extra sensitive, and so I totally understand that. So I celebrate emotion, and I always crying. I never see as a bad thing. I just see it as a way of releasing energy. But I understand it's not always a comfortable experience, and so. I'm sorry, it's been a hard day of processing. I totally understand. A lot of my friends are walking through a lot of emotion too, and I've been walking through a lot of emotion. And so sometimes I feel that has a lot to do with the moon, and that's one of the reasons why I love doing the moon ceremonies. So I don't know if you are local, but I do moon ceremonies and gatherings every 2 weeks on Gulfport Beach. And that's one of the reasons why I love to do them, is it's all because I honor the emotional journey and process, because I feel it's so important. And let's see. But yeah, it's those days can be hard. Shane, hi, honey. Yes, and Shane says, me too, the last 2 weeks. She says, I hear you, Alexandra. So Shane is one of my dearest friends. I'm sorry I didn't call you back, Shane. I will call you back tonight. And so, but yeah, it's no, you're not alone at all. We've all been walking through it, especially the sensitive types. And it's been a lot of emotion lately. So you are so not alone. And so, and that's great that you're working on things. And I think that we all should be in that awareness phase of working on ourselves and really being aware of our emotions. Because I feel that it's in that awareness where true empowerment lies. Because I feel that if we're not aware of our emotions are really running everything, even though we might think they're not. And so when we're really able to feel them fully, release the ones that are no longer serving us, or ones that we are releasing to heal so we can vibrate higher, I think that's such a sacred, beautiful process. So Emily says, please keep your head up, Alexandra. I am dealing with similar in a way, healing wise. So you are not alone on this healing journey. Oh, that's right. Scorpios don't cry. I've heard that too. I've only known one Scorpio. And so, but you're right. I haven't, yeah, that I've heard that to be true. So, so celebrate this beautiful emotional moment. Know that you are healing and cleansing, and that all is well, and that it's almost like clearing away the emotional storm or the emotional vibration that's not serving you. And I always notice that when I'm really in it and I'm honoring my emotion and I'm crying my eyes out or whatever it is, that afterwards I always feel better and clearer. And so, I'm still looking at the little thing. And so, crying is letting go, Shane says. Yes, Shane is one of my wisest, my closest and wisest friends. So, your final card, Alexandra, is present moment. What this means is that even though you might be feeling big right now, or that your brain might be telling you that things are not good or whatever it might be, right? They're wanting you to be fully present in the present moment, because there's joy here now. And I always find that joy is usually in the simple things and in the present moment, whether that be just a simple looking up at the sky. I do a lot of sky gazing, especially under clouds, excuse me, or tapping into my heart, my own heart, or journaling. I'm doing a lot of journaling with the divine lately, because I've been working through some of my own things, and really working on spiritual clarity and where to invest my time and energies and whatnot. But yes, and so I celebrate you in this moment, Alexandra. And the emphasis is the present moment. So breathe, connect. If you have a fur baby, then snuggle that fur baby, and know that right now all is well. You are exactly where you need to be. There's a great song by Amy Steinberg called Exactly, and it's on YouTube. She's one of my favorite musicians. She has signed all of my guitars, actually, Amy Steinberg, but it's a great song. So I'm hearing intuitively to tell you to go listen to it. I don't know who you are. I cannot see your name. Is that Ophelia? I don't know who you are. Oh, you're welcome, Alexandra. I don't know if you're close to Unity of Gulfport, but we would certainly love you to join our community. Or I'm here every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. And the moon ceremony, the shaman new moon ceremony, is Monday at 8 p.m. on Unity of Gulfport. Should be live streaming if the technology holds out. So feel free to join us. I'm very excited about it, and I hope to see you soon. So welcome. I don't know who this is, but welcome. I don't know how I can see Shane. Some people I can see, and then some people I can't. And I don't know why I can't see everyone. And it has something to do. Thank you very much, Alexandra. And so let's see. I think I'm trying to see if the lighting thing has, I think it has something to do with the light. But anyway, let's see. Okay, who's next? Who would like a few cards and an intuitive reading? All the readings are done on a donation basis to Unity of Gulfport. The information to do so is above or below this video, or it can be done on PayPal, which is unityofgulfport@gmail.com, or Venmo, which is @unityofgulfport, or on the website www.unityofgulfport.com or .org/give. This deck is calling to me, so I'm excited. The shaman. I am going to be pulling in some shamanistic perspectives and tools and music into the next new moon ceremony. And so, yes, Shane, I would love you. Do you have a drum, please bring a drum, because there are 2 songs that I'm going to be doing that really could use a lot more drumming, and they're very drum based. So they're not going to be as good unless there's like drumming. I wanted to get everybody out there drumming a little bit. But they're great songs. I would love to see you, Shane, and we need to connect because I want to teach you some guitar stuff. And so, because I think one of them, I'm not going to use my guitar, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of drumming up there. So it's my voice and the drum. But there are 2 sacred songs that I always feel really close to kind of the shamanistic energy of my spirituality. And so I'm going to be doing the itchy nose. And so I would love you there, Shane. So get your butt there. I miss you. I miss you, Shane. Okay, so Anna Maria. All right, I'll put the shaman deck down because that's not your deck. If anybody would like to ask an intuitive question, you're welcome to do that. I don't need cards to answer intuitive questions. See you all. Okay, so I'm assuming this Reverend Kimberly. Hi, Reverend Kimberly. To see you all Monday night for the new moon ceremony. Brings drums and rattles. Absolutely. Reverend Kimberly will be doing the shaman meditation. She did an amazing meditation last moon ceremony. I thought it was so wonderfully done. And so, yes, we are excited. But yes, please bring rattles and drums and anything else you would like to celebrate the energy of that evening. But yeah, I'm really excited. I've been prepping the little intention things and practicing my songs and stepping in, looking up stuff on, looking up stuff around certain angles of shamanistic thought and perspectives. So yeah, we would love to have you join us. And Shane, come. I would love to see you. I miss you. All right. So we should go for industrialization. Will it be? I hear a no, Rondi. I hear a no. So as soon as you asked that question, I heard it before it was finished. I hear no, it won't be good for your career. I don't know why. Vibrationally, I don't think it's a match for your gifts. All right, Anna Marie, this is the deck. Let's see. I really love this deck, especially like if I'm feeling peppy. If I'm not feeling peppy, then this isn't a great deck. If I'm not feeling peppy and I need to just process and go deeper, this is a great deck. So this one is the one I would recommend if you're wanting to go deeper into your journey. You're welcome, Rondé. But this deck is fabulous. This is called Sacred Rebels, and it's done by Alana Fairchild. Anything that she does, her writing is very detailed and in depth, and I always appreciate her awareness, her spiritual awareness. And anyway, this was one of my first decks. I love this deck, but it's not a quick read, and it's a really deep deck. This deck, though, is this is a great deck if you're craving like a vibrational pick-me-up and something where you just want to be, maybe you're in your stuff and you just need to feel kind of spiritually refreshed or a little bit, the vibration of hope or whatnot. And so I like, this is like the yin yang of the angel wings. I like that. I don't know who said sure, but thanks for being here. I can't see the names, and so I don't know why. Okay, so this is the Archangel Michael deck. This is my second Archangel Michael deck. But I like this one. This is the newer one, and I can't find the little box at the moment, but I like the color, like the artistry on the cards. The technology created it, and it's very like high vibration and light filled. So I really like the feel of this deck. So okay, I'll be quiet now, and I'll get you your reading, Anna Marie. So okay, this is for Anna Marie. So I see a 1, I see a 7, 2, 3, 4. I see an 8, I see a 19. I see a 23, 2, 3, and an 8. Yeah, a lot of cards. So all right, so the 28th card is your power card. Oh, I do with that. I get talking and then I misplace things. Okay, first card. Prioritize self-care. I like all the hearts here. I'm a big believer that when we're able to really invest in ourselves and we invest whatever the action is, eating right, exercising, organizing, investing in our career, whatever it might be, or prayer or whatever it is, that it's like our consciousness absorbs that love into us because we're loving ourselves. And that's what those hearts mean to me when I see that. But it says on the card, you do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Receiving is sometimes a little bit hard to do. So that's the first card. So do more self-care. It says change is coming. But what I notice on the card is that it's exciting change. I always get scared. I don't know. I resist change often. And so, but that's what I notice is that it's exciting change. So it says, I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunity. Isn't that great? There's two great words that go together. Joyous opportunities. Next one, it says, be the real you. Hold on a second. Oh, look at the happy little angel with all the colors and stuff. I think it was in Reverend Kimberly's meditation on Wednesday. She talked about a trout and all the colors of the fish and the stream of them being authentic and being the real us. And I thought that was a beautiful analogy of that. It says, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. And so this is about they're wanting you to express the real you because they're wanting you to attract the right people into your life. And you can only attract those people when we are really, oh, that's cool. When we are really us. We vibrationally attract kind of our tribe, whether it be our spirit tribe or our soul tribe or our heart tribe. And so yes, this is about being the real you. So yay, yay from the big screen. Well, hello. Let's see. Okay, so the next one, regain your focus. So I feel like this is a time, and a lot of people that I've spoken to and encountered that are like just energetically sensitive and emotional in general are walking through some intense emotion and kind of like just reformatting in a way, like kind of like clearing the energies so that they can step up and kind of regain their clarity, and their spiritual grounding. So if you're walking through that right now, you're not alone. I've certainly been going through a certain process with that, and just doing a lot of spiritual work in that process to gain that groundedness and clarity. But it says regain your focus, because if you're in that kind of phase and you're emotional and sensitive, there can be a tendency to be swayed by the emotional intensity of that process. And so it might be helpful to maybe make a list of priorities or have an image that keeps you motivated and focused towards what you're really wanting, or talking to people that really kind of excite you or inspire you. I spoke to a dear friend who is in the process of getting her neurology diplomat, which is one of my dream things to do next. And so to see her eyes shine as she talks about the brain and all the pieces of the brain, it was like, oh yeah, I forgot this is something I love so much and can't wait to do one day. So, but yeah, get around whatever brings you back to your focus, whether that be career, whether that be passion, whether that be spiritual journey, but whatever the focus is for your heart and your spirit. Jumper card. Either that or I'm clumsy. One or the other. I'm kidding. It says your vibration is rising. So if you're walking just through some muck right now, know that it is a necessary process in order to clear the energy as we step up higher in our vibration, which is the process, right? Our cells will actually release lower vibration energy, and then we step up to the next plateau of the vibration. So if you're in the muck right now, know that it's temporary, and that you're probably elevating your vibration as you release the old emotion. And so it says, this is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. So if you're not feeling it right now, no, it might maybe just be a time of aligning and clearing, but that you're preparing for the next stage. And so, Jenny, I see your request of who will be next. And then the power card for you is, it says, deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So I feel like this has something to do with your career or something that you're really passionate about. And what they're saying is that it's not a bad idea at all. It's just, there are some details that need to be added or changed a little bit for it to be easier, if that makes sense, for it to come a little bit quicker into your life or like into your path faster. So I think that's helpful. So nice to have you here. I'm here every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. All right, from Anna Maria. You're welcome. So on point. Oh, I'm so glad. Appreciate that. So welcome. I'm glad you're here tonight. So I appreciate that feedback. Let's see. Okay, so Jenny. I don't know if I don't think I've ever met you in person. So welcome, Jenny. Where are you from? Let's see what card is standing out. I'm scanning the cards, and so usually one of the decks will vibrationally either be more colorful or I'll feel the energy of it stronger. Okay, so I think it's this deck. I love this deck because the little turtle is so intense. And I like that the message of the deck, medicine woman, because I always identify strongly with that kind of energy. But the little turtle means business. He's not playing this turtle. So lots of jumpers, so lots of activity. There's a lamp in the bedroom that I've been staying in, and the light always goes on and off. And I'm like, listen, Angel, I'm not like, stop messing with me. No, I'm kidding. But I'm always like, is it a sign or is it just electricity? I don't know. So, all right. So these cards are very different because the backs of them have different colors. That's a new thing. I know, Emily. Yeah, I get scared. I get nervous. I remember one time when I asked the angels to show me a sign. They turned on my lamp and made each of the bulbs shine brighter in a row, which is something that the lamp never did. So I was like, oh, okay, you're here. I was like, all right. All right, Jenny. All right, I see a 1, I see an 8, and I see a 7. 7, I see an 8. 26. I'm excited. I get to see my nieces tomorrow. It's been like too long. I can see them Friday and Saturday. So, you know what their most favorite thing to do is go to Starbucks. I don't know why that's magic to them, and they just want to sit there and talk and just sit there. And I'm just like, Starbucks? Like, really? They're like 13 and 11. Thanks, Emily. I haven't seen them in a little while, so I'm trying to find other things for us to do because they tend to get bored quick. Okay. First card, it says interconnection. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. Isn't that a beautiful statement? I bring you the medicine of togetherness. I'm a big believer that it's in connection, like heart-to-heart connection, that not only healing occurs, but like spiritual light and higher vibration love, if that makes sense. Like there's such a healing force in connection. I think the Attorney General is who's the head health guy, the Surgeon General. He said that's the number one factor for health is community. I thought that was interesting. Next card. Personal power. I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. I always I often reflect on that. The master of my destiny. I always think it's a cha-cha with the universe. It's like you intuitively connect, you hear the intuitive action, you take action, and then you see what the universe does for the next step. So it's like a cha-cha. But don't forget how much power you have in the direction of your life and what you're wanting. they're emphasizing the word manifestation. So I don't know if you practice manifestation principles or if you're aware of the vibrational kind of aspects of it. Abraham Hicks does a great job of teaching kind of the process of manifestation, both in thought and emotion and visualization and a lot of other things. So that concept or The Secret is a good beginning book. I did a lot of reading with Abraham Hicks, their books. I never really liked the wording of them, but I love their videos. Their videos are all over YouTube, and they're funny too. They're really humorous. Next card, grounding. What does it say? Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. That's true. It does. So I don't know if you're aware of the chakra system. The root chakra is often about grounding the human body, and so things that help that is exercise, nourishing foods, the color red. So some people wear red underwear. I know that might sound weird, but red on the body. What else? Reverend Kimberly would know more about this, so feel free to chime in. Yeah, the red, the first chakra is all about grounding. So I know a little bit of yoga, even though I fall over a lot, and exercise or anything physical. So even self massage or anything body based is good. Shane says I'm hitting my mic with the cards. I usually put a piece of paper, which I don't have handy on the thing. All right, I'll be more careful. Thanks, Shane. Next. It says bison totem. Life is showering you with abundance. And what I'm hearing audibly is to notice that the abundance is not always just financial, but it's in the quality of our relationships, the quality of our health, our experience of joy. So they're wanting you to open your eyes up to the other areas of your life that include the abundance energy, and that ultimately, as you become more grateful and aware of those, that you'll be able to manifest more financial prosperity. The wild feminine, it says, awaken your she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. I like this, the intensity of the wolf. But when it comes to the term wild feminine for you, they're really emphasizing things like intuition and receptivity and gentleness and like the yin energy. That's what, but also to celebrate all aspects of your feminine energy in whatever way, maybe flowing or dancing or whatever you feel most in alignment. I see a lot of flowers. I see movement, whatever it is that you feel really connected to, that flow of the feminine through you and in your life. They're wanting you to celebrate that energy in some way. And this is the power card. It says spring, a time for renewal. Step into uncharted territory. I feel like it's going to be out of your comfort zone where you find your answers or what you're most wanting. So if there's a lot of new stuff coming into your life in the next 4 to 6 months, totally embrace it and try not to be nervous, because I feel like it's somewhere in uncharted territory where you're going to find the answers that you're most wanting, and you're going to find yourself spiritually, if that makes sense. So I hope that's helpful. Welcome. Excuse me. Oh, what a great, okay. So sometimes they have things written on the backs of the boxes and it says, Mother Earth is calling you. That's great, isn't it? I need to get in the ocean. I haven't been in the ocean in 7 or 10 days. So I need to get in the ocean. That's what that's saying to me. Okay. Who is next? Who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? I'm going to pull a couple for me from the shaman deck. Let's see. And also I love the title of this. It says Unshakable Inner Peace. That's like one of my favorite titles of the cards. Excuse me. Thank you, Emily. Okay. Ooh, flute expression is my first card from the shaman deck. I have been writing a lot more, so I kept seeing this. I kept intuitively hearing the sounds of flutes at the shaman new moon ceremony, but I didn't know anybody that played a flute that did the actual wooden flute. And so, if you know anybody, let me know. Conception, tree of life. So this, when I touch this card, this is about new ideas. So I've been having a few new ideas around some technology things I would like to do, like a video podcast and little videos, like spiritual videos and natural healing videos. Ooh, the upper world. It says future. Future. I like all of the little symbols. So I've been doing a lot more meditating and asking spirit what the next step is. And so I've been getting some interesting insight into those areas. Okay, who would like a reading next? Ask an intuitive question. I don't really need the cards. So you're welcome to ask an intuitive question. On these cards, I love the little intense eagle. He means business, this eagle. He's not playing. Okay, who is next? Anybody like a reading, or would you like to ask an intuitive question? Let's see. Anybody? We are at 46, almost 47 minutes. Let's see. Shane, are you still on here? I'd like to do a reading for you if you're on here, or Emily, if you'd like a reading. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't solicit readings from people. I'm going to block you. Okay. Delete comment. Sometimes people like to jump on and solicit readings, which are not allowed. So I'm getting better at kicking them off. All right. Anybody else? I think I'm going to pull cards, and then I think I'm going to do a collective reading if nobody would like. Did I bring? I don't think I brought the intuitive deck that I'm thinking about. It's my oldest deck. I don't think I brought it. Oh, well. Okay, Emily. All right. Yes, Emily. Absolutely. Okay. So let me scan the decks. Excuse me. All right. I think it is this one, the unshakable inner peace. I like the artistry on these cards. It's always very abstract and very like kind of new agey, but like it combines many things into one. I always like the way the artwork is designed. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's 4 cards, Emily. First card, it says, turn your worry into wonder, surrender to the experience. What possibilities can you dream into reality? So this card is all about accepting the moment as it is right now, but then also, rather than fighting the moment, it's almost like opening your mind up and saying, okay, what am I learning? What skills am I learning? And then what do I really want to manifest and build in my life? And kind of keep your consciousness kind of in that direction rather than fighting the moment of whatever's happening right now. And so this card has a lot of different images on it. It has the moon. It has the woman kind of closing her eyes and surrendering. It has the little monk-looking people at the bottom. A lot of different things in this card. Next card, it says, there is strength in doing nothing. Wait. So if you're in that mode of wanting to build something or to do, they're just saying, no, wait. there is a process to things. And sometimes I get frustrated in that waiting game. I'm not so good at it. Patience is not my virtue. And so, but it says there is strength in doing nothing. Wait, it's often in the nothingness that my intuitive information comes in the clearest, and that I learn, or I learn a whole bunch of things, and I encounter a lot of wonderful people that I never would if I was forging ahead doing something that probably wouldn't work anyway if the universe doesn't want it. Next card, you cannot make a mistake. There are infinite possibilities available to you. Where is your heart guiding you? So this is about, I feel like you're talented in a lot of areas, and it's just a matter of you deciding what direction you want to go in, like really getting clear on that. And sometimes, sometimes that clarity takes a little time. Sometimes it can take years. And so they're just wanting you to be patient in the process and patient with yourself if that clarity is not coming through, or not coming to you as quickly as you would like. And so yeah, they're just saying trust. So I'm audibly hearing this. They're saying trust the process, be very gentle with yourself and your heart, and honor your heart with gentleness. I feel like you're still in a healing phase. Grief and healing sometimes really take time, precious time. And when we're healing and we are recalibrating our hearts, especially after the losses of people that were really close to us, it takes some time. And sometimes there's no rushing that time. And there's no, like, I don't know, not like being critical of the self. It's just grief takes time. That's what you're saying. They're mentioning your dad and your sister. And so they're just saying, be so gentle with yourself and your heart in this process of recalibration and this process of heart alignment. And they're showing me like just your emotional energy settling after that type of loss. And they're wanting you to really honor your heart, even if it's cozying yourself up with a blanket, watching your favorite Netflix, or cozying your favorite fur baby, or whatever it is. Yes. And so just honor that process. But yes. And so, yeah, it's just honor the time. And so, hi, Kat, nice to have you on here. I'll answer that in a question. And so your question is second. And Reverend Kimberly is saying, I'm releasing energy with the yawns. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's true. I'll be with you in a second, Kat. Okay, so last card, Emily. It says, don't run. Oh, this is just what we're just talking about. Don't run for the darkness. Embrace your shadow side. What aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? And so part of my message for the new moon ceremony is about honoring the darkness as a pathway to the light, or a pathway to our deeper selves. And but don't run from the darkness, whether that be the depths of the grief, or letting go of past loved ones that maybe romantically, or whatever it is. I feel there's just some heaviness on your heart, and they're just saying, hey, honor the space, let go, feel it fully, release it, allow your energies to align, because it really is after the periods of those processing that we are able to increase our vibration, and we're able to just clear and connect in a higher and more vibrant way, and a more like we're able to experience life and emotion and joy more fully. And so and if you look at that, it is dark, but look at the light behind her, above her, and even within her heart. So oftentimes when we're able to really fully embrace those darker aspects, and to kind of get to the bottom of them and release whatever needs to be released, we're able to really embrace the light so much more fully in our lives, and within our hearts, and within our relationships. And so I honor you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a huge supporter of our community. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. It says, yes, indeed. I feel the need. I need to go through that deal, Philly, and just honor that path, and know that we learned so much in those times. I'm at the very end of one of those time periods. I did a 1.5 years of healing. And since my heart is so sensitive, I'm so glad that I did that. There are times when I curse my sensitivity of the heart a little bit, um, but yes. So I'm so glad that you're in that mode of just honoring the heart, and we super appreciate all your encouraging words and comments online, and you being a part of our community. So I look forward to one day having you at one of our gatherings. So I hope that's helpful, Emily. Always good to see you here. All right, Kat. I was thinking about you the last 2 days, so I hope that you're doing well. It was great to see you the other day. The question is, oh, you're welcome, Emily. Oh, let's see. What will the new moon mean for me? All right, let me ask. Kat, are you still here? Thank you, Emily. Are you still here before I go into this question? Oh. Kat, are you still here? I know a bunch of people jumped off. Would anybody else like a reading? Is Kat still here? Yes, okay. So when I asked the question, Kat, what it showed me was, it actually showed me a really large image of the moon. And what that meant was a blank slate. And so they're saying that this is really prime time for you to embrace whatever it is you're really wanting for your heart and your life from a spiritual perspective, which means this is prime time for you to get clear on what you're really wanting, both in your relationships, but for your life and your heart. What else? The new moon. It feels the energy feels for you kind of like lighter and filled with potential. Like it doesn't feel heavy. It feels lighter, and it almost feels like a blank slate. Like you can create whatever it is you really want on it if you just get clear on what it is that you're really wanting. Is there anything about this? They keep pointing to your heart, so I'm asking for more clarity on that. They're wanting you to go deeper. I don't know if you journal. I don't remember. I don't know if we talked about that before. They're wanting you to go deeper into your heart in a way that beyond the superficial, maybe beyond of what you're normally thinking and feeling, but they're wanting you to go deeper. And so I'm asking for more clarity on that. And so I'm asking like how can she go deeper? That's what I'm asking. And so I feel that there are some conversations, whether it be with really close people or with exes or with people that are able to go deep. I feel that your people around you are going to pull you deeper with them, if that makes sense. So I don't know if you hang out with people or know people that are close to your heart that can have deeper conversations or spiritually deep conversations or something, but they're wanting you to hang out with them because I feel that it will spark some self-inquiry, and that and it'll be more fun than maybe doing it by yourself, is to do it with somebody else. But yeah, it feels like a time of lightness, spiritual growth, and like even though they're wanting you to go deep, it doesn't necessarily feel that heavy. Even though if stuff comes up, it's prime time to heal it. But that's just a lot of light. So whatever it is you're wanting to do, whether it be to manifest in your life or to connect with people from the past or whatever, I feel it's prime time because that energy of lightness is supporting you right now. And so I hope that's helpful, Kat. Great to see you the other day. And I hope that you're doing great. But anybody else? We have the Shaman New Moon Ceremony Monday, 8 p.m. And so I'm excited. A lot of cool stuff. We're planning for that. It's on Gulfport Beach at 8 p.m. I know it's a little bit of a trip, but it will be a wonderful evening. And so, and I think you'd really like the community. All right. Anybody else? It's almost at 1 hour. So let's see. I'm going to do my collective reading if I don't hear from anybody. And so I think it's this deck for the collective reading. So I'm going to do the collective reading if I don't hear from anybody. Let's see. Oh, I would love that, Kat. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Always good to see you, and we'd love to have you join us. It's right to the right of the bathrooms. So I'll be posting probably every day on the lesbian page until the new moon ceremony. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so before I do the final collective reading for all of us, so a collective reading is for all of us in some way. All the readings that I do tonight and every night on this intuitive live are done by donation, and we certainly appreciate any support that that you feel guided to give. You can do so. All the donations go to support Unity of Gulfport, also called New Thought Community of Gulfport, and they can be done on PayPal, which is unityofgulfport@gmail.com, Venmo, which is @Unity of Gulfport, and then the website unityofgulfport.org/give. All right, so these cards are drawn from this deck, and it's called Angel Therapy. And I love the Reiki that's coming off the hands, and the cards actually have the hands again showing the Reiki, which I thought is really cool. Oh, jumper. Okay. We'll get to that in a second. First card. This is a collective reading. Crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance, sent in answer to your prayers. I find that when an idea comes from source, it has it feels lighter and clearer than a thought from my brain, if that makes sense. So if you're getting ideas that feel like that, or that are coming from somewhere else, or maybe when you're doing something like walking or meditating or something, and you know that you didn't think the thought, like pay attention. That's usually the universe trying to tell you something important. Next card, listen to your intuitive feelings. Do not push them under the carpet in any way. Really honor them. And if you can't take action on the intuitive feeling yet, just honor that too. You know what I mean? But I'm a big believer that if you intuitively get a feeling, always honor it. Even if that just means writing it down and saying thank you to the universe for getting it. But that I believe that our intuitive messages and feelings are so incredibly important in our life. And when we ignore them, then that's when, I don't know, negative stuff can really happen. And lots of chaos can happen, and a lot of time and energy is wasted. Indigo. Those are really sensitive kids. I think I was one of those kids. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. So if you have these people around you, yeah, they are, or you may be one of them. Honor your sensitivity. It's taken me a long time to learn how to work with my own sensitivity, but honor it. Know that you can also be energetically sensitive, and that you may need to do some things to protect your energy, whether it be monitor the environments that you're in, or to block your energy field. There's visualizations you can do. There's essential oil that you can do. There's even stones that you can do, like hematite. Let's see, visualizing white, or a layer of white light around you. I sometimes will layer that up with green or purple. That often helps. And terra is helpful. And lemongrass is actually helpful too, blocking energies. Throat chakra. If you have something to say it if you can, if at all you can, or sing or write, whatever the expression is through the throat, do so, because it's super important right now. The last one says this is actually just a sign to pay attention to our words, especially around manifestation. Cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. And so be very careful with the words that come out of your mouth. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at an hour. And so I have a very old kitty to go cuddle, and I need to go FaceTime my nieces for tonight. So I hope you're doing great, everyone. And thank you. Thank you, Reverend Kimberly. Everybody, and Reverend Kimberly says thank you to all of you for being here. Once again, our Sunday service is at 10:30 a.m. at the Gulfport Casino. And the Shaman New Moon ceremony is on Monday at 8 p.m. on Gulfport Beach. I'm very excited about that gathering. And Reverend Kimberly's meditation is on Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. in Veterans Park in Gulfport, very close to O'Malley's. So we hope to see you. Wishing you much love and many blessings. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Talk to you soon. Bye bye now. Good night, Emily. Thank you. Thank you.